Good morning. Happy Thursday. Y'all know I like to call it Baby Friday. It is time for just a word from the Word. This morning's passage comes from the epistle of Paul to Timothy, his second letter, 2 Timothy chapter 3, verses 1 and 2. And I'm reading from the King James. And here is what it says. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. And then Paul lists some signs of the last times. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy. Now I stopped at verse 2. Paul continues his list in verse 3, but I stopped at verse 2 because of the next to last word in that verse. Unthankful. As I was thinking about being intentionally thankful about our lives, my thought went to 2 Timothy 3. This is something that I have been extremely intentional about. Not always good with it, but very intentional over the years, because one of the signs of the time is that people would be unthankful. We could talk about the others in the list, and they're worthy of our discussion. But it's this sign of unthankfulness that I want to hone in on this morning. Have you stopped to consider the victim mentality of our culture? Here in the United States, in other Western nations, from what I have seen, it is almost vogue to be a victim, and that people should pity you and should somehow pay you back for the poor, pitiful situations that you've been in. And it is not promoted to stop and look around and think about your blessings. That is not a part, unfortunately, of our culture. I remember growing up, though, on a hymn that said, "Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings, see what God has done." And so this morning's just a word from the Word is don't follow that sign of being unthankful in these last days. Be intentional about being thankful. And if you look at your life and you say, well, Jan, I don't have anything to be thankful for. You're alive, aren't you? Do you have eyes that see? Do you have ears that hear? Do you have hands that work, or at least mostly work? Do you have feet that work, or at least mostly work? Is your heart still beating? Are your lungs still working? Are your other internal organs working? Your stomach, your colon, your bladder, your kidneys. Are they working? Then you need to be thankful. Do you have a home to live in? You need to be thankful for that. Maybe it's not where you want to be, but you still have a home. Be thankful for that. Do you have a vehicle? Maybe not the vehicle that you want, but do you have a vehicle that will give you transportation to and fro? Then be thankful. Those are things that, honestly, a lot of the world doesn't have. We are blessed, y'all. So this morning's just a word from the Word is be intentionally thankful. Don't be caught up in the victim mentality of our culture. Don't get wrapped up in poor, pitiful little me. Look around at your blessings. Be thankful for what the Lord has blessed you with. Change your perspective. Might not change your circumstances. Being thankful isn't about getting a change. Being thankful is about just that, being thankful for the blessings that God has given to us. If you're able to watch this, you're blessed because you have internet, you have a computer, laptop, phone, tablet. You're blessed. Be thankful. Don't follow the sign of unthankfulness in the last days. Be thankful. This has been just a word from the Word. God bless you. Have a beautiful day, and Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow.